Hello guys, this is Abraham from Absoftdev.com. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Okay, today is another episode of our journey of becoming a self-taught software developer. For me, I started today with the right software editor that is suitable for me, and I am using Visual Studio Code. Okay, I'll show you how I downloaded it from their website. It's totally free. You just follow the installation process. It's free, and the plugins, the add-ons that is needed in the Visual Studio Code, so that you can write a clean and a beautiful readable codes. Let me show you how I downloaded it on my system.
The software editor I am using is Visual Studio Code. Just when you go to your browser, type in Visual Studio Code, then you click on the download button. When you click on the download button, you are going to see use the installer that is compatible to your system. Okay, of course I'm using Windows 10. I'm going to download for Windows 10, and when I click on this download button, it will download here. You can see, yes, it might take some time to download on your system. So after downloading, you go to open show in folder, show this file in folder. So when it goes here, you click on the folder. Okay, so what it told me is that its setup has detected that Visual Studio Code is currently running. Yes, because I already have it on my system, so I cannot download it. They say please close all instance of it now, and then click OK to continue, or cancel to exit. So I am canceling to exit because I already have Visual Studio Code on my system. So let me cancel. Then I'll quickly open up my Visual Studio Code, which I used to work. Okay, but after installing your Visual Studio Code, you are meant to see something like this. This is how it's going to look like. So what you have to do is that you open a new file. Of course, you title it. I'm going to show you how you're going to do that at the cost of my video in future, when I will start giving tutorials on how to write HTML on Visual Studio Code. So as I said, we are all learning now to motivate each other. So now I have some add-ons, some extensions I already added on my own Visual Studio Code. What do I mean add-ons? All these add-ons is to help my Visual Studio Code to perform some specific function. Okay, those add-ons that I think is okay for me, that is going to make my code neater, clearer and cleaner, so that other programmers also can read my code and understand what I am trying to say. Remember, it's called code. It means it's someone that has the knowledge of that particular programming language that can read the code. So you have to, as a programmer, you have to write a code that if anybody comes, code will be readable. They say it's readable. So among the extensions, I have bracket pair colorizer. Okay, this, what it just does is it colorizes my bracket, my parentheses. Okay, the curly bracket, the parentheses, all the type of bracket has their own colors. So that is the work of this extension. Okay, I'm going to show you when there are a lot of videos out there actually that you can learn how to install extension. I also use highlight matching tags. These highlight matching tags, okay, also help me to highlight every word that I'm matching on my Visual Studio Code on my text editor. So what it simply means is when you repeat some words, whenever you click on those words, they will all be highlighted. as we go on this course, I will be showing you what the function of this highlight matching tag usually does. Then I have the indent rainbow. Okay, this is like to color my codes. And the live server, this is very important in every software editors. Is very important in the sense that this is how you are going to know, this is how you are going to read your code and see how it's interacting with the server. And I also have this Monocare Pro. Monocare Pro is a professional theme and matching icon. Okay, so it matches icons. And of course I have this Prettier code formatter. Prettier code formatter is used to make your code to look neat, to look beautiful. Okay, for instance, this is my indent.html. This is my indent.html. Of course, we have doctype HTML. These are a declaration that you're about to write an HTML, code for your website. So these are the codes I wrote, I learned, just as I told you, as the journey continues. At the code, of course, learn the header, I learned the header, the headers. Okay, I learned the closing and the opening tags. Okay, the header 1, the header 2, form. Okay, how to write article, that is paragraph. Okay, supersection. I learned all those things from the website that the link will be on the description below. So if you also want to explore those websites and those video tutorial, YouTube video tutorials, you are going to see the link. They are on the description below. So these are the tags I learned in my first day as a programmer learning HTML. Yes, a lot of you might be saying, okay, I speak like somebody that has been into it. Yes, I've been into programming a bit, but not like I have truly dived into it. So that is why I'm kind of familiar with the environment. So you just need to take time. It will not take you much time for you to learn all this, and it's very easy and self-explanatory. Just as I said below, the tutorials and the website links I'm using, the websites and the YouTube links I am using will be on the description below. So kindly go there and check them out.
Okay, again, after I have finished installation of my text editor, the next thing I did was to go into HTML by learning the basic tags and comments. Okay, HTML structures and semantics, the headers, the paragraph, the body of the HTML, all the body structure. I started learning it. I have not done, but the two that I took particular interest in, basic tags and comments, and after the installation. So I want you to also comment on this video which area that you left for those, because I have a lot of comments that are telling me that they have done HTML before, but they decided to stop because they were confused and the rest. If you know that you have confusion in some areas of HTML, kindly put the comment below. Let me see it and let us discuss. I will show you the site at which I'm using now to learn HTML for free. And also some great YouTube channels are there that I'm going to leave their links on the description below. So kindly go there and check it out. Some of the free sources I'm using in this amazing journey. So I'll see you in my next video. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to this channel. Click the notification button and please share this video. See you in my next video. Peace out.